I'm feeling rising panic. I mean... You wouldn't be fornicating on that in front of the fire, would you? But I don't know how much he's going to want to hear that this baby of hers is now rather long in the tooth. This is horrible. This is the opposite to luxury. $660 for 3 nights. I think it deserves better than this, if I'm honest.
There's going to be quite a few things that Alex is going to realise that I'm not on the ball with. Yeah, could be a bit embarrassing.
Some of it is frankly awful. Really pants. Look at that.
My first day in the Chilterns left me with plenty to ponder overnight, and one thing that's particularly puzzling is the pricing.
Why is the price the same whether you're staying 2 days on a weekend or 2 days on a weeknight? Why is it not different in the shoulder months? I mean, 315 quid for a one-night stay is extremely steep. And I think it's not good enough. Not for what people would expect. And I think they've realised that they can get this somewhere else for less money. Oops.
If I'm going to get Rachel and her business back on track, she's going to have to hear a few home truths from me.
It's not good to have criticism. It's basically saying you're not doing it right and you can do it better, so it's a little bit of an insult.
Bolstered by breakfast, it's time to serve up some tough love.
Ready for the day. Ready for the inevitable fallout.
If there's something like really obvious to me that I think, no, been there, done that before, it does not work, I think that's a waste of time. Yeah, I might say something.
It's gonna be hard.
With surviving in the hospitality market tougher than it's ever been, there's no time for me to tiptoe around the problems I've found here.
Hello.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Alex. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Come inside, and I'll discuss with you what I think about the whole setup.
Okay.
So, darling, I looked you up, and it says luxury private lodges near Oxford and London. So the very first word is luxury.
Yeah.
And I think that it just feels quite old school nowadays.
Yeah.
I think that this whole setup is definitely not luxury.
No, no.
You know, for 340 quid a night, you can have dinner, bed and breakfast for 2 at my luxury hotel in Sussex on the South Downs.
Yeah.
So somehow £315 for a night here.
I think mine's a little bit more of an event. I think when you go to a hotel, you stay at night and you go off through the day. A lot of my guests will stay here through the day.
Right.
They also...
I disagree with you, absolutely, by the way, because lots of my guests stay all day. And I've got fires, I've got a bar, I've got a restaurant, I've got a library. So you can give me all the reasons you like, but I'm just telling you my analysis of why you're not as busy as you need to be is possibly you're a bit too expensive. Considering what people can get for that is much more than you're offering here. I'm just pointing out to you what I think, in my assessment, is wrong with the place.
I did look at the value for money when the guests, maybe on TripAdvisor, and all the value for money was high scores. So I did take that as a bit of feedback, that the pricing was okay. I know I'm not full. I know that.
You can disagree with me, but you've invited me here to help you get busier.
Yeah.
And that is going to be my focus.
Yeah.
It feels like this all needs a refresh. Because actually, we elevate it and then it becomes closer to luxury.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can justify the price tag.
Yeah, I think elevating it, that sounds like a tick.
OK, fine.
Yeah.
Outside. Come with me, let's get some air.
I've said my bit, and now it's all out in the open. I hope Rachel can get on board with my plans for change.
She's no great beauty, is she? But it's quite a big lump of building, and really it looks like it needs a lot of money spending on it. The room itself, I must say, is really boring. I think this doesn't quite match the entrance, and it doesn't match the outside. But also, this is not a boutique hotel, look. I'm a huge fan of this. ostrich feathered rubbish. As I always say to people that I'm working with, the whole thing really does have to hang together. And you have to make sure that every aspect of a business kind of pulls its weight.
And it's the same sad story in the room next door. Bland, boring and absent of any character. As I enter the unused flat above the bar...
This is an enormous area.
And the lounge area next to it...
What fresh hell is this?
The sense of confused identity continues.
I can't get my head around this whole thing at the moment. There's a camp bed in the corner. There is what looks like a bar behind here. I hope he hasn't made a terrible mistake.
If I'm going to help, I need to quickly understand what Eamon's actually planning to do here.
So give me the vision, talk me through it. Pretend I'm going to be an investor.
This is where the function room is going to go. More bedrooms then would go above the function room.
Have you got plans for any of this?
We're working on the plans at the moment. So we are.
Okay.
This patio area, we're going to bring some sort of glass extension.
Go on, tell me. No, tell me.
Some sort of glass extension.
Yes, lovely.
Out here, which would be beautiful. This part here.
Such fun, I love it. It's like kind of like, I feel like, bibbly bobbly boo. I feel like the fairy godmother. La la, you're a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer.
And the dreams just keep coming.
I have sort of an idea of a small treatment room area with.
Oh my
small
God, do
spa.
stop. You're making my head spin. I really, seriously.
They were if I didn't have ideas.
Having opened my own hotel, I know plans like this don't come cheap.
Are you hiding £1 million in your pocket that I didn't notice?
No.
So how are you planning on doing it, darling?
Well, my house is currently up for sale.
Words I never want to hear from any hotelier. It seems Eamon is blinded by his ambition.
Well, you've got 2 successful businesses, so I don't want to treat you like an idiot. But I'm just saying that before you invest a lot of money and you get rid of all your assets to sink them into this old dog,
yes,
you have to really work out.
Yeah, what is going to, whether you're going to lose everything or not.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know where to begin. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not advising him to sell his assets when I've got no evidence at all that it'll work. Well, immediately, what it appears to me is that this is a very charming building. I would be pleased if I turned up here to stay. There's nothing to scream failure here. So, how bad can it be? Famous last words. Can't quite work this out. I mean, this rusted thing is obviously for sale. $38.95 to you, sir. Rusted dragonfly. There's a kind of fake stuff. It really doesn't hang together. So I'm not sure if this is a showroom or a tea room or a combination. I feel like I'm being led up the garden path.
This space certainly isn't setting the best tone for an event or, heaven forbid, a wedding. As I head deeper, things aren't getting any better.
Oh my God, what on earth is all this stuff? It's a bit more step-turned son than I expected it to be. Oh God, and please don't tell me that's the marquee. This is not a great approach, is it, to a possible wedding venue? The wedding of your dreams, madam. Do go past the dilapidated pink poofs. This has just been happenstance. There hasn't been any planning. My fear is it's taken 3 generations to accrue this much crap. How the hell am I going to clear it out in a few short weeks? Enough to actually give a clear path to success.